Password accepted. You may now enter the bunker.
And welcome everybody to Enter the Bunker, fun challenges and positivity for you, the people, to survive and thrive in today's world. And today we are going to go deep diving into the good in the world and good things that are happening. And for those of you who are new to the show, my name is Jonathan Bahai. I am the co-host of this Enter the Bunker, and I am also the owner of the 64,000 square foot nuclear bunker from which we are broadcasting from. I am married with 2 children. I'm a total crypto geek. And so if I get to talk about Bitcoin, which I will, then I'll certainly be happy. So that's me. And if you noticed, underneath me, there's a countdown timer happening. So you got to go to enterthebunker.com/live and launch a positivity missile during the show. Give us the city, state, and the country which you want it to be located. We will launch it from this bunker. And if it's the right location during this show, you just won $1,000. So during the show, while we're talking about these things, be sure to give your locations in the chat at enterthebunker.com/live. That's the only place where you can launch your missile.
I agree. They need to do that right now.
Right
and
now.
For those of you, again, who are just joining for the first time, I am Kelly Cadell. I'm also a co-host of the show. I work here Monday to Friday. It's probably the best job ever because I get to work in an underground bunker. So if anything ever bad happens on a Monday to Friday, I'm pretty well safe. But today, I'm super excited because I'm hoping today is the day that we get to give away your $1,000.
We are going to try.
We're going to try our hardest like we do. All right, so we're going to start off with a quote, but like in the meantime, make sure you send your locations, 2 locations per person, city, state, country. 1, 2, 3, easy as 1, 2, 3. All right, so quote of the day today is, you want to read it or do you want me to?
You can read it.
Okay.
Go for it.
It's an easy one, so I might as well. Believe there is good in the world. Gautama Buddha. Is that right?
Gautama.
Gautama, not Gautama.
There's no wa.
Gautama Buddha. Believe there is good in the world. So really, if you believe it, like we've talked about this before, if you believe it, you're going to manifest it and you're going to make it good. So if you believe there's good in the world, there's going to be good. Plus, we all know there is good in the world. It's just a matter of sometimes changing your mindset from something negative and thinking about the positives. Because you don't want to live your life thinking negative. You got to think good.
So I don't know about you, but when you were a teenager, did you believe there was good in the world, or were you like fatalistic, like, oh, everything sucks kind of thing?
I believe there was good in the world, but I feel like as a teenager, you're kind of caught up in your own self. So you don't really, like, thinking about it now, I think I thought that, but I also remember thinking, this is the end of the world. When something bad happened, I thought it was the end of the world because I'm like, nothing good is ever going to come. Like, it's all going to be crap the rest of my life, blah, blah, blah. I remember thinking that as a teenager too, so.
Was that on a personal level or like existential, like the whole world?
That was a personal level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
What about you?
I can see, well, even like when I was younger, I mean, I was like very positive. So I don't think I ever thought that there was not good in the world.
Yeah, same.
But at the same time, you can hold that belief and you could actually think that you can talk about all the bad stuff in the world.
Yeah.
And when you're doing that, you're not really believing in the good. Right? So it's up to you to decide on what you're going to focus on.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
I find that teenagers, though, like when bad things happen, they will just get totally immersed in it.
It's the end of the world.
And it's the end of the world, yeah. Like, it's like, we're not going to have a future, so why bother, kind of thing, right?
Right, yeah.
And it's like every generation goes through the same thing no matter what's going on, right? So I think as you get older, as you get older, it can really depend on what you believe, how you see the world, right? Because when we go into social media, it's like a mirror. And if you believe the world is good, then you'll start to actually see those things, like, because you're going to be looking for it, right? But if you don't, and you believe, no, everybody is like, the world's gone to hell and it's not going to be good, then you're going to see that too.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So when Buddha gave this directive, he was giving a basically spiritual principle,
Yeah.
which is believe there is good in the world, because that's where it starts.
Yeah.
Like, it's the seed to what you're going to see and what's going to happen in your world.
Yes, because if you believe it, then that's the stuff you're going to see. Your brain's probably going to block out the more negative stuff and just kind of read into or see and look for the good.
Right.
You're not going to be looking for the negative. As you were talking about this in teenagers and stuff, and I was just thinking kind of about the pandemic, like what's happening right now. It must have been hard to be a teenager during this.
Yes.
Like, I never thought of what it was like to be a teenager, but you literally hang out with your friends all the time in high school. Like, I didn't have kids. I had a part-time job, so my money for my part-time job went towards my cell phone bill and my insurance, and that's gas. I don't know. It was all stuff for me. But now money pays the bills, and I have 2 kids, and I don't know. I'm just more thinking it just must have been hard, because I just remember hanging out with my friends so much.
Right.
And for that to all be pulled away from you as a teenager, like, I don't know. I was just us talking about it. I'm like, wow, that's probably really hard for them to go through.
It must have been.
Yeah.
And it must have really attached them to social media in a bigger way.
Right.
Because there's no other way
Yeah.
to be able to connect with others.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say hi to some of the chat.
And chat, let us know.
Yeah.
Do you believe there's good in the world? Do you believe that Buddha got it right? Or do you think it's something else? Let us know in the chat.
I really like this quote. It's super simple, and it's kind of right to the point. You believe there is good in the world. All right, so let's say hi to some of the chat. Hello, Sam and Samelia. Hello. Oh, we got some new people. We got Liam and... Okay, I get it. Liam and also, sorry, who? John. Is that it? Did I miss somebody? I don't know. Hello, Destiny. And yes, welcome to you guys. Oh, and Noble's typing. Hey, Noble.
Noble's here.
Noble's always here. And
Show's
Samelia
getting started
and
now.
Destiny. All right, I'm late for the bunker date. No time to say hello. Goodbye, I'm late. My edition of Rabbit in Alice in Wonderland. Yes, there is good in the world. Believe in it. You guys are here, and that's good in the world.
Boom.
Aw, you guys
Yeah.
are here, and that's the good part of the world. That's cute. All right, guys, we have 2 minutes left. If you want to say anything about what you think, one good thing. What's one good thing in the world right now? What do you think?
I think the topic we're talking about is going to be a good thing.
I do too.
There's some other interesting things. I think the fact that Bitcoin is taking off finally is a good thing.
I've seen that coming.
So, I mean, the fact is that we're seeing a complete transformation of the financial systems around the world.
Yep.
Right? So,
For sure.
I think that that's a very good thing, because it's a system of transparency and accountability that we've never seen before.
Right.
Right? So this is
Well, there's even commercials about, what are they trading? Remember I talked to you about it the other day? I think they're trading,
yeah,
I think it was Coinbase or
trading platforms
Yeah.
and
There's
exchange
even
commercials.
on that. When I seen that,
starting to
my
happen.
mind was blown. I'm like, oh, everyone, like once you see that, like, you know people are getting into it.
It's happening.
Yeah, it's happening. So if you're not on the crypto boat, you better get on her. Animals are a good thing in the world. That's all I got, says Samelia. Animals.
Animals are good.
Yeah?
I guess depending on which ones.
Yep. They're like if you have a pet, pets are definitely comforting.
Yes.
If you're having a sad day, just give your little kitty or doggy a snuggle.
Didn't we just say the statistic the other day that there are less dogs and cats in shelters now
Since the pandemic.
because of the pandemic,
Yeah.
because everybody took them all in.
Yep.
Yep.
Locations. Okay. Noble sure wanted opposite ends. Noble picked 2 opposite ends of the map. That's kind of smart, Noble.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cover all your bases.
Cover all those bases. All right, so we got 1 minute, folks. If you're not in the Enter the Bunker chat right now, underground chat, I think we should call it the underground chat.
The underground chat?
I don't know, maybe not. Anyways, if you're not there, you're not talking to us.
Yeah.
Because we can't read comments from all these different platforms. We got to stay on this one chat. So once you're there, you'll be able to launch your missiles, 2 missiles to anywhere in the world, but they're positivity missiles, guys. They're not bad missiles.
No, these are good things. These
They
are good things
are.
in the world.
So go to enterthebunker.com/live, or you can click at the link in the bio or the description wherever you're watching from. Destiny says, I think these important topics that are painful, especially race issues, that are coming to lumpy road to get there.
Yeah. So, I mean, she's talking about having difficult conversations.
Yes.
Right? And it's the types of things that, you know, a lot of people just feel divided on. I think that now there's a push sometimes. Things happen, and there's a push sometimes to have difficult conversations. And Destiny is one of the few people that would see that, okay, there's going to be some good that's going to come out of this.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people are just so caught up in the heat of the moment
100%.
that they just don't see, okay, when we come out the other side, then we're going to have probably a better understanding of what, what we're dealing with and what are the issues,
Yeah.
right? So, because I mean, when you think about things like that topic that you mentioned, that there's, like when I think about it in terms of like way back when I was a kid,
Yeah.
you know, like back then it's been an ongoing issue forever. I think people have a much better handle on it today than they did back then.
Right, but we don't want to go back in time. We want to move forward.
Yeah, it's all about moving
And
forward.
That's where the good's going to come from, is moving forward.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of moving forward,
Our timer went off.
yeah, the timer's off.
All right, let's get painting. Hello, Lauren. Welcome to the underground chat. They're liking the underground chat.
So for those of you who are watching in TikTok land, go to enterthebunker.com/live. That's where we're chatting with everybody. Sorry if I haven't responded to you in the chat there, because we're actually over there. So enterthebunker.com/live. Here's what's going to happen now. We are going to have Kelly fire 3 shots somewhere in the world, but you get to decide where she's going to aim. So what's going to happen is she's going to start spinning, and as soon as she starts spinning, submit to the chat up, down, left, or right, and you can tell her whether it's small, medium, or large moves, right? So chances are you can direct her to where your missile's located. If she hits it, you've just won $1,000 today, here, now,
Right now.
right now. So
All right.
she's going to start from
I'm
that
ready.
location now.
So I'm standing in front of Russia, China, Australia, India, Indonesia.
Yep. She's going to start spinning. I'm going to start watching the chat. And the first person who gives the 3 directions of where for her to go is going to be where she gets sent.
All right.
And
go.
go. I'm watching the chat for those directions. Whoa, stop. That was Noble. You got it in there.
Good job, Noble.
Yeah. Okay, Noble Canadian.
Everyone was ripping on you last time, Noble. Don't let that happen again.
Okay, you gotta be ready for this.
All right, I'm ready.
Biggie right,
Biggie.
Biggie right, and regular down.
What?
Whatever that is.
I'll be off the map if I go big right.
He said Biggie. I don't know.
Big-ish, maybe.
Yeah.
And down.
Whoa, almost hit New Zealand.
I was aiming for it because what else am I supposed to aim for there? There was no dots I could aim for.
Close,
so,
close, yeah. All right, so she's now going to launch from here. She's going to be firing from this direction. So you want to give the directions for her to be firing from this location. Up, down, left, right, big, small, medium,
Massive,
whatever
large.
amounts. Yeah, biggies.
Biggies.
Noble Canadian's laughing.
Yeah, what's Amelia? What you doing, Noble?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there's funny.
Yeah, he says, I choose to be totally random.
You must know there's some good in that.
Okay, everybody get ready to give your directions, because once she starts spinning, those are the directions I'm going to give. Here we go. She's starting now. First directions I'm going to see in the chat are going to be the ones that I take, and stop. Okay, Samelia made it this time.
Go, Samelia.
Okay.
Go, Samelia.
Samelia
Okay.
says, wait. Okay, yeah, it was Samelia. Samelia, massive left, massive up, and massive left.
Massive left.
Massive up,
Massive up.
massive left. Oh, so close to Winnipeg.
I forgot to read the locations today. Darn
Almost
it.
got one. Almost got one.
I was really hoping.
It was about 6 inches away. It was about this far away.
Oh, Samuel asked what the, it was way earlier at the beginning, I meant to read it, what the blast radius was on these missiles.
I guess if you want to take it to scale with what the dots we have on the map, I'd say probably like maybe 25, 30 kilometers.
Yep.
Yeah, just judging from the size of the dots we have and where they are.
Yeah. I mean, these are big missiles, too.
Pretty big, yeah. They're
compared
pretty big.
to the map.
Yeah.
All right, this is my last spot, guys. So I'm standing in front of Brazil and the United States.
Okay.
North America.
Stand in front of North America. Up, down, left, right. I'm going to be watching for whoever's going to be first in the chat. And go. First one of the chat to give the directions is the winner. Stop.
Okay.
Okay. Samuel was the one to get in there.
Sam.
He like double clicked or something as he went in twice. Okay. So Samuel says large right and fun right and huge up. I don't know if that's what he meant to say.
Okay, so large right.
Large right.
Yeah.
Large and fun right, whatever that's like. Maybe go woohoo or something.
Okay. That was fun.
And huge up.
Huge up.
Oh, almost hit the UK.
But there's a spot there in Norway.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's where I was aiming.
This close.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
I'll get it next time, folks.
Next
or you'll
time.
get it. Right
So,
after
Samuel, we almost hit your Norway location. Good luck next time.
this. So close. Was it Sam that sent in Norway? Yeah, it
Probably,
was.
Yeah. It's my
Good.
spot.
That was good directions, though. But what
Good
was
directions.
the fun right? Was that? Did I do it right?
I don't know. Yeah. Did she do it right? Is that what you wanted with fun, right, Sam? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, I'm super curious. All right, so 15. The timer is back on, and we got a topic to talk about, and it's a good one.
It's a good one.
I will send it here into the chat. Here is the article we'll be talking about today. Oh, I'm getting paint all over me, folks. At least I'm
boy.
not drinking it.
So just for everybody, so you know, we're going to do this again during the chat while we're talking about the topic. Be sure to give your city, state, and country over there within this time frame, because we're going to be shooting 3 more to pick a $1,000 winner at the end of the show. So stick around. You could be a winner.
Fun fact, that's another bunker location that Sam picked. in
Oh,
Norway.
not surprising. Norway has a lot of bunkers.
Do they?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think I actually remember reading that one time.
yeah, and it's
In the mountains and stuff too, aren't they?
it's because of the history. I mean, there's been a lot of wars in that area, and so
Right.
there's a lot of places that just had to build bunkers as part of the architecture.
It's called the Svalbard Seed Vault.
Interesting.
I'm gonna have to Google that. After
We're gonna have
the
to check
show.
that out. Yeah.
For sure. All right, so the topic we're talking about today is a topic about the royal family. Mental health is a key issue for the royal family. So why is it failing behind closed doors?
Right.
So I think they donated some money towards mental health.
Yeah. So there's a school that they gave a grant to. It
Yeah.
was like from a royal grant.
800 euros.
Pounds.
800,000 pounds.
Yes. British pounds.
Pounds. Okay.
Yes, 800,000 British pounds were given to support mental health education. So it's a school that helps children who suffer from various forms of anxiety and depression, and it's a really good cause. And so they went there the other day, and they were seen going around looking at what's happening with the school, and it's the first time since COVID that this school's been able to reopen.
Oh, wow.
Right, which is why they made this special visit.
I actually read too that I think it was in the States. it used to be before the pandemic, it was 1 in 10 people who had anxiety or depression, but since the pandemic, it's rose to 4 in 10 people.
That is huge.
That is humongous.
That is huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's really good that she's came out and talked about this, because I know it's a hard subject for a lot of people to talk about, and for somebody as well known as her to do that, I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
I know it was hard for even him. He even came out and said that he was even having some issues there after she told him
Yeah.
that she was having hers. And yeah, I don't know. It's what's the word they used in the article here? Sorry, guys. I forget exactly what the word they used here, but it was it was pretty much her saying like it was a long road, and she's just glad that where she's at now and where she's been so open about it.
Right.
I forget exactly the word, so.
What's amazing is that, with what's happened today with, like you said, with depression and anxiety that's happening in the world today, it's made it such a common issue, right? It used to be something that was so marginalized to just a small percentage of like 1 in 10 really isn't small.
No.
I mean.
And now it's rose to 4 in 10.
And now it's rose to 4 in 10, which is, geez, that means that if you have a family of 4, like, doesn't that mean that like one of them is probably suffering from anxiety or depression? That's massive.
Yeah, that is.
You know, like it's just a huge shift in how people are going to have to be able to cope and how they're going to have to be able to find ways that it could be addressed. And I remember that I know that Bell has been doing their Let's Talk campaigns.
Bell, Let's Talk. Yeah, they've been doing that.
How long has that been going on anyway? It's like,
I'd say probably almost 10 years.
no way.
Yeah.
I've only seen them like show up in Facebook like in the last, maybe they've been going on before that, but it's the Let's Talk Facebook frames that we see all the time. This is a Canadian thing, by the way, guys. Like the thing in Canada, Bell, which is like
September 2010, so 11 years.
So it has been 11 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So
I was close.
yeah. And but it's only in the last few years, I'd say. Like if I look around, I really see it as a campaign.
And before it was, you could only send people with Bell phones. Like when it first started, if you had a Bell phone, that was the only phone that it would.
That's lame.
Now it's like if you hashtag it on any social media platform,
then it'll show up.
You send any text message. I don't think it's just Bell phones anymore. I think it's all, I'm not 100% sure on that, all carriers. But it does say here in this article as well that Princess Diana had an interview in 1995, and she expressed then that she had postpartum depression. And again, back then it was just swiped away.
Washed away. So chat, let us know, considering the stats that we're talking about here, is there someone you know who is suffering from depression and anxiety, and how are they handling it? How are you handling it? Because it doesn't just impact the person who's suffering from it, but everybody around them.
It really does. It really does. And I think that's where it kind of became, Harry even became the same, because Meghan had came out and started talking about it and like that, and then that impacted him.
Yeah.
But together they got through it. So, are getting through it. I'm sure they're not through it completely. Noble says mental health issues have gone up exponentially because of lockdown, masks, and social distancing. Humans weren't born not to socialize. Samuel says, sadly, mental health is still super taboo. Taboo? Heck, I'm bipolar and I still have trouble talking about it to the people I know. I'm sure a lot of people feel the same, but we're always here to listen, Sam. Destiny says, the pressure of everyone watching makes it nearly impossible to ask for help. I know this firsthand, especially in my own life. Need to normalize that everyone has a mental health just like everyone has a physical health. It needs to be cared for, and the only way it will be is if the conversation is normalized and people in the spotlight are treated like normal people because they're just human.
Very good. Well said, Destiny.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading here. Yes, John, I have family of 4, one depression and others anxiety, and the one where you don't want to leave the house, don't remember what it's called though. That article also said, the one that I read, 1 in 10 to up to the 1 in 4, or sorry, 4 in 10, that's only like people who are open about it too. Imagine all the people that aren't open. It's probably 6 or 7 out of 10, honestly, with anxiety or depression, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I think, because that's just the people who are expressed it. Like, a lot of people are still in denial or
How many are never discovered? Yeah.
never discovered
They just
it.
never get diagnosed, or
Yeah.
they never reach out.
Exactly. So that's
Yeah.
only like, those are just stats. Like, they're not
Yeah.
of people who have expressed it.
Yeah. There's always that statistical probability. Going back to like being in business, if somebody gives you a bad review, for example, there's actually 13 more people that experience the same thing beyond that person that actually spoke out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So imagine the stats are much higher than what we're actually estimating.
Yeah. Stu says, I've been taking medication for social anxiety for around 7 years. A couple months ago, I was diagnosed with ADHD and found out a lot of my anxiety was caused by that. After all that time, I'm glad that you've taken the steps to get through that, really.
What do you call it?
What?
Is it a cure? Is it a treatment? Is it what do you call it?
I don't know.
Chat, let us know.
I don't know the answer.
How
to
do
that.
you address mental health issues? Do you say we need a cure? Do you say we need treatment? Do you say what? I'm over it? How do you address it?
You could go to therapy.
Yeah, but at what point do you say that treatment, right? Yeah, so Samuel's saying
Treatment.
you need treatment.
Right.
Yeah. So that's how we refer to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to read here.
You got to keep up with the chat.
Noble says, my brother and I handle it by having brother bonding day every Sunday to vent and make fun of each other in a loving way. Sam says, the thing is, our society is also based around being strong, and we ourselves don't want to go get help because we want to be strong. It took me years to talk to somebody about it, and it wasn't my decision. My dad dragged me in there.
Wow. Yeah, sometimes it takes a loving family member to have the guts.
My mom's told me a couple times that I've needed to go talk to someone in like a loving way, but she's had to be stern about it before because I wasn't listening at the loving level. Like, it was pretty much the same as Sam. Like, she didn't have to drag me in there, but she was stern and very, if you're not going to do something about it, I am. So then I went and did something about it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Treatment, even with medication, it doesn't go away. Okay, that's what Stewie says. It's called a treatment because even with medication, it doesn't go away, but it helps control it.
Right.
Yeah. All right, guys, so our timer went off. I feel like we could talk about this subject for a while.
Yes.
Everyone
And
here seems to...
I think everyone in the chat has proven the statistic.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we got stories galore
Yeah.
of everybody who's suffered from in some way. Mm-hmm. So I think that
My heart goes out to all of you, and if you ever need anybody to talk to, we are always here in this chat. Send us a private message, anything like that, for sure.
100%.
Yeah. Okay, let's get on with shooting missiles. Positivity missiles.
So here's what's going to happen, folks. I am going to shoot the missile this time. And what's going to happen is you're going to give the directions in the chat. As soon as I start spinning, give us the directions in the chat at enterthebunker.com/live of up, down, left, or right. And big, small, medium. I'll take fun rights and fun lefts too if you want to give that. I'm good with that.
Yeah, that was fun.
And then hopefully, wherever I aim will be the spot where your missile is located, and you just won $1,000.
Woo woo.
Okay, so, oh my gosh, the chat's exploding. They're getting ready to go.
I know, they're all like typing. They're just like
They're all getting ready to go.
finger warriors.
Okay.
All right,
So-
I'm waiting for the chat.
I am going to start spin. Oh, they're already putting it in before I started. They're trying to get in ahead of it.
Guys, he hasn't started yet.
Haven't started yet. Here we go.
All right, go. Now send it.
Now I'm going to
Stop.
see. Oh, that was
Samuel
fast.
had copy and paste.
There
on
you
the
go.
there. Okay, so large and fun right. What?
Large and fun right.
I'm not understanding. A large and fun right. So you have to do a large. I don't know.
Guys, look how far away he is. He's on the right side of the map.
Could be aiming for
Wall.
Russia.
Oh.
The only one in Russia is in Moscow, which is still over here, though.
Wait, you usually start in front of Canada. Oh, they thought you were going to start in front of Canada.
Why would it do that?
Okay, start spinning. We're starting over. Spin.
Do over. Go. Here we go.
All right, guys, send in those directions now. There's only one person typing. Oh, two.
Please stop.
Okay, stop. Okay, large, huge, left, left, up.
Huge.
So a large, huge left, and then a left up.
So just a large, huge. So
Left.
a large left and then a huge left?
No, a large, huge left.
A large, huge left.
Yep. And then a left.
And then a left.
And then an up.
And then an up.
Yeah.
Large, huge left.
And then
And then a left.
and then an up.
And then an up.
Ah. I
Oh.
didn't see. I painted that. Where'd it land?
Middle of nowhere.
Oh, right above. Like,
Some-
I'd probably 2
somewhere-
inches from the sea.
Somewhere in Nunavut, right beside the sea.
Yeah. Up.
By the sea in Canada. See Canada? There's a black mark right over there. There it is.
Right
Nope.
above it.
Above it.
It's like 2 inches from the sea to the left.
No.
Not quite.
You totally missed it.
Really tiny.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
Let's try again.
Amelia says, I'm so tired. Don't judge me and my adjectives. I'm tired. Those adjectives are out of control. All right, we'll get painting again. Sorry, I just had to read the comments. You guys are funny. You make me laugh.
So this time I'm going to be aiming from here in the center. So I'll be right in front of Chad.
So he's in the center, folks.
So give me the directions from here.
Pass me that dart. Done.
All right,
All right.
and I am spinning now.
Go, go, go! Get the directions in.
$1,000.
Oh, stop. Destiny is on the ball.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, Destiny won, but these are Stewie's directions. I just have to up, spin twice, jump up and down, shoot.
What?
That's the best one. Okay, but Destiny got it in first. So Destiny says, big left, up, center.
Big left, up,
Center.
center.
Oh!
Oh!
So close to Winnipeg.
Calgary and Winnipeg.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
just one person in.
Right in between.
Yeah.
Close.
Darn it. Okay. Sorry, I get so excited. Sometimes I'm on the ball with these, and other times I'm just like, la la la. Okay, here we go, folks. Last shot of the day. Oh, I almost dropped it. Boogie woogie. Boogie woogie, left, boogie woogie, let boogie woogie up.
Chat's getting silly. Okay.
I love it.
And starting now. Go. I'm in front of North America, in case you're wondering.
Oh, stop.
Oh.
Right, immense, right, uppity, huge, up.
Right. Immense right.
What does immense mean?
Uppity, what?
Okay. Uppity, huge, up.
Right. No. Right.
Right, immense,
Immense right.
uppity, huge, up.
Uppity, huge, up. Ah,
Where'd you hit? Right there.
way up there.
Franz Joseph.
Off the coast of
I have no clue.
Norway? Is that Finland? No, Russia. Yeah,
Where was the dot there?
it's right there where you circled.
I mean the dot that somebody picked in Norway. Didn't somebody pick Norway?
Yeah, I picked Norway.
Down like where Norway's right beside Sweden.
Oh yes, thank you for clarity. Yeah, you've seen what I was seeing.
So we didn't get $1,000 winners today. We will try again tomorrow.
Yeah, Friday. It's Friday Eve today, and I'm so excited for the weekend.
Yes. So what you need to do, everyone, if you enjoyed the show and if you found it helpful to you and you sincerely liked it, please like it wherever you're watching from, in YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, wherever. And be sure to subscribe so that we can continue to talk more about positivity in the world and the good works that are happening.
Do whatever you have to do to get those notifications.
Yeah, whatever you have to do, whatever works best for you.
Yeah.
We think it's best at enterthebunker.com/live because that's where you can directly be able to chat with us any time of the day.
Yep, definitely.
So,
if you download the app, you'll get the notifications.
Get the app.
Get the app.
So for everyone from Enter the Bunker, have a great day and thank you for joining us.